Good morning, children. Yes, now you have seen many trees, no? Like mango tree, then banana tree, banyan tree, isn't it? Now, these trees, they give us fruits and they also shelter us. They give shelter to many birds and animals, and birds, they build their nest also in the branches of the tree. Now here in this lesson, there are some trees who are ungrateful to a little bird. Today we'll do a new lesson in English, that is, who is blessed. Open your English textbook to page 146 and you will follow the reading as I read the lesson. Who's blessed? Once upon a time, it was very cold in the high mountains in the north. All the birds flew away to warm places. They would come back in spring. But there was a little bird with a broken wing. She could not fly. She looked around for a place to keep her warm. Then she saw the trees in the forest. She thought, maybe the trees will keep me warm throughout the winter. So she went to the forest, hopping with her broken wings. The first tree she came across was slim beech tree. "Oh, beautiful beech tree," she said, "will you let me stay in your branches till spring comes?" "Oh no," said the beech tree. "I have to take care of my leaves through the winter. Go away." The little bird hopped with a broken wing and went to the next tree. It was a big oak tree. "Oh, big oak tree," said the little bird, "will you let me stay in your warm branches till spring comes?" "Oh no, sorry," said the oak tree. "If you stay in my branches all winter, you will be eating all my nuts. Go away." So the little bird hopped with a broken wing and went to the willow tree near the stream. "Oh, lovely willow tree," said the bird, "will you let me stay in your branches all winter?" "No, sorry," said the willow tree. "I don't speak to strangers. Go away." The poor little bird was very sad and did not know what to do and where to go with a broken wing. At that time, the spruce tree saw her and said, "Where are you going, little bird?" I do not know," said the little bird. "My wing is broken and I cannot fly, and the trees in the forest will not let me live in their branches." "Oh, but you may live in my branches," said the spruce tree. "But may I stay all winter?" "Yes," said the spruce tree. "I shall love to have you." Just next to the spruce tree stood a tall and strong pine tree. The pine tree said to the spruce tree, "I am big and strong. I will keep the wind off your branches, and in turn your branches can give warmth to the little bird." Along with the spruce tree, the pine tree stood a juniper tree with the lovely tasty berries all over her branches. The juniper tree offered food to the little bird. He said to the little bird, "You can have my berries for dinner all winter. My berries are very good for birds." The little bird felt very nice, warm, and comfortable in the branches of the tree. At night, the north wind and his father came to the forest to play. The north wind puffed at the leaves, and the leaves fell down on the ground in the forest. He loved to see the trees without their leaves. He asked his father, "Dear father, may I touch and blow out every leaf in the forest?" "No, my dear son," said the father. "The trees which were kind and gave shelter to the little bird in this cold winter may keep their leaves. At that time, the beech, the oak, and the willow tree were ashamed. They realized their mistake and were sorry. And the spruce tree, the pine, and the juniper kept their leaves all the year round and became evergreen forest. In this lesson, we have a bird, little bird with a broken wing. Now during cold season, okay, the birds fly and they go to a warm place. And when the cold season is over, they come back to their places. Now here there is a little bird with a broken wing and she could not fly. So she looked around some places in the forest to keep herself warm. Then she thought maybe the trees in the forest will keep her warm during winter. Now during winter season, we also feel very cold. We wear sweaters and mufflers. Then during night time, we use rugs to keep ourselves warm. In the same way, the little bird thought there are many trees in the forest and they will surely help her to keep her warm during winter. So with a broken wing, she went hopping and she came across a slim beech tree. Slim means a thin beech tree. Then she said to the beech tree that she wants to stay in the branches of the tree till the winter season is over. The beech tree says that he cannot allow her to stay in the branches of the tree because he has to take care of the leaves during winter, and he says, please go away. The bird was very sad. Then she hopped a little further and came to a big oak tree. The tree was very big. It had lot of nuts. So she goes and asks the oak tree that will you please let me stay in the branches and keep herself warm till the spring comes. The oak tree says, no, I am very sorry, and if you stay in my branches, you will eat all my nuts. So please you go away. So the bird hopped with a broken wing and came near the willow tree. Now she said the same thing to the willow tree, like please allow me to go stay in your branches all the winter. The willow tree said, please don't come near me. I don't want to talk to strangers. I don't want to make friends with anyone. So please go away. Now the poor little bird was very sad and she didn't know what to do. And she was not able to fly and she was very sad because she was all alone. At that time, a spruce tree saw her and he asked the little bird where she was going. Then she said, I don't know where to go. My wing is broken and I cannot fly. And all the trees in the forest, they are not allowing me to stay in their branches. But the spruce tree tells her that you can come and stay in my branches. Then the bird was very happy. Then beside the spruce tree was a pine tree. The pine tree tells that during the cold season, the cold wind will be blowing. No, I will block the cold wind and I will not allow it to touch the spruce tree because the bird is going to stay in the spruce trees. Then after it, there is another tree beside the spruce tree, that is the pine tree. The pine tree says, I have got very tasty fruits in me. So you can have the fruits from my tree. So the bird said, you two are so kind to me and I will be very grateful to you. So the little bird, what it does, it goes and stays in the spruce tree. It was very warm and comfortable in the branches of the tree. And during the night, the north wind and his father, they came out to play. The north wind, what it did, it blew the leaves of the tree, and all the leaves, they fell down to the ground, and the forest was full of leaves, and he loved to see the trees without leaves. Then he asks his father that, shall I blow the leaves of all the trees? Then the father tells, no, my dear son, the spruce tree, the spruce tree and the pine tree and the juniper tree, they were very kind to the birds. So you are not going to blow off their leaves. But whereas the other trees like the beech, oak and willow, they were very ashamed. They realized their mistake and they felt very sorry. Now the spruce tree and the pine tree and the juniper tree, all their leaves were kept intact, whereas the leaves of the other tree were all blown off. So these three trees, that is the spruce tree, the pine tree and the juniper tree, kept their leaves throughout the year and they became evergreen trees. The leaves of these trees never were blown off. So these were trees evergreen. Thank you.